Okay, so today's session is going to be a kind of interesting session. So of course, I wanted to say namaste, hello to everybody, and welcome to people who are new to our channel. So here we are at Talaank Dance Company. Yes, and we do teach Bharatanatyam and classical based performances. So if you Namaste, namaste. Good evening, everybody. So, I'm going to give you, of course, some new excitement, uh, announcement things. But before that, just tell me how you are and how you've been practicing. If you have any questions, queries regarding your practice, let me know and I will answer them, of course. Huh. So, many of you have been requesting over here as well as on Instagram that we should, start the segment or we should, can we do the choreography on this song? Can we do choreography on that song? So basically, when you choose songs out of uh, classical performances or classical dance forms, uh, based on classical music, that we call semi-classical. Okay, so if you are looking or thinking that we should start something like that, let me know. And if you have any questions, queries, please uh, you know let me know here and I'll be speaking about it in a while. So until you ask questions and I get it over here, I'm going to give you a brief idea of Namaste. I'm going to give you a brief idea of one segment. Maybe I was thinking to start, which is semi-classical. I understand for everybody, um, classical might not be that easy to grasp to do. So I'm thinking about it. So let me know, even people who are watching it later on, please let me know if I should start that particular segment. And particularly if you know the difference between classical and semi-classical. So I would like to talk more about that. So what do you think? Do you think that we should start a separate segment for classical? Maybe two classes or two tutorials or three tutorials in a month. So let me know here right away. What do you think about it? Online classes, ma'am. Yes, online classes, our paid online course is still going on, and we are going to continue it. So you can enroll it or apply it by clicking the link in the description box below. Okay, so definitely we can do that. Okay, somebody was asking me that what we are going to मैम मैं शुरू से स्टार्ट सीखना चाहती हूँ, प्लीज बताइए कहाँ से स्टार्ट करते हैं. नमस्क्रिया, दैट इज द फर्स्ट लेसन. आप फर्स्ट लेसन से स्टार्ट कीजिए. सो गो ऑन द चैनल, यूट्यूब चैनल, हमारे पेज पे, एंड देन सर्च फॉर द playlist. Over there you can see the Adobe playlist and start from Namaskriya from the first. Okay, of course online course will be available for Bharatanatyam throughout. We are not going to close it. Because we started it first place in 2015. So before pandemic, we started this online course, basically launched it for this reason, that everybody and everyone who wants to learn um, classical dance form, they should be able to learn it. He was just asking me that if I'm going to start semi-classical segment, are we still going to learn classical? Yes, we are still going to learn classical, and we are still going to continue the Bharatanatyam classical lessons for sure. But this is the additional kind of a session or segment of semi-classical which I want to add. So let me know what do you think. I think it's a good idea to balance two segments, classical and semi-classical. That is what Smita Menon is saying. Thank you, Smita, for support. That's nice. So for RMND, you can check our RMND specifically for RMND. How to improve RMND? That is what I have made it in the like on the channel itself. So you can go and check that. Okay. Sit straight. So let me give you two important tips. When you are sitting in RMND position, first of all, make sure that your uh, legs are completely opened. Okay, completely opened from the hip joint. Okay, that is number one. Number two, it's okay not to keep your legs completely to, like, this side and this side. It's not necessary. This is a myth. So ideally, how much you can open your feet, it depends on your flexibility of hip. Yeah, hip opening जिसको बोलते हैं हम लोग, that hip opening has to be there. And if ultimately your arrangement is going to depend on that. So first of all, you open that and then sit half of your height. Make sure that your knees are not taking weight, neither your back. Okay, if you have the ankles which are going up, so basically the heels, some for some people, when you sit in RMND position, the heels goes up. Yeah, so that means you have a problem with your ankle flexibility. Okay, so make sure that your completely legs are opening from the hip joint. That is number one. Number two, when you're sitting in RMND, make sure that you're not taking the weight on the knees or the back. For that, you have to take some distance in your heels. Also, it's not necessary to keep your feet completely opposite side. It's a wrong understanding of RMND. Okay, so your toes, knees and hip line has to be in one line. All right, so that's what you can try. Already filled up the form online. So Gemini Shweta, there are two reasons. One is if it is 48 hours, we need 48 hours to respond to you, because you can understand every day there are multiple forms which comes in, right? So we need to sort that out, and according to that we have to send. Along with that, we do have lot of other management things also. So it might take 48 hours to reply you. Also, Friday is our weekly off for the staff. So that also you have to check. You have to check your spam. You have to check that if your Gmail is not full. So that's how, but don't worry. It will not happen that the response will not come. My team will respond. And if it is, if you don't get it in 48 hours, please email to talang.info@gmail.com. Okay, ma'am, sometimes I suffer by pain while practicing Bharatanatyam. Any solution for that? Stand in front of me, book a session. Okay, that is another news for you guys, that what you can do is we are going to announce one. So I understand everybody asked me this question, that how can we know that we are doing it right or wrong? Okay, by learning from your videos. So what you can do is, I understand for various reasons you cannot join the online course, but at least you can book a class, one class, right? So we are going to keep that one particular class in a month, where you can just drop in and show it to me. Of course, it's a paid class and the fees is very less. So whoever is interested, please again email it to talank.info@gmail.com. Okay, and we'll be soon reply to and book your basically class, one class, so I can tell you what you're doing wrong. Okay, Shisha, because there are multiple reasons why you're suffering from the pain, you know so sitting here right now without watching you, I won't be able to judge it. I'm Akruti. I am learning the Aigiri Nandini on channel, and I have learned the Ganesha Kautukam. Ma'am, thank you so much. I improved my Bharatanatyam. That's superb, Akruti. Such a superb news. I feel so glad and blessed when I hear these comments. So all the best for your future learning, and also let me know, everybody who has just joined us, what do you think about the semi-classical segment which I'm going to start. So in that segment, what we are going to do is we are going to basically take both. Uh, Basically Bharatanatyam based choreographies, as well as I'm going to see if one of our team member can come and teach you the Kathak based choreographies as well. But yes, I'll Bharatanatyam based choreographies, definitely we are going to do it. And just let me know, how do you feel this idea, people who have joined new. Okay, can I practice Bharatanatyam steps if I am suffering from disc generation degeneration issue? Oh, you might have to consult your doctor, Nisha. I don't want to answer this because it's a physical activity, and we don't want to risk that. So how much it is paining now, and what is your condition, it depends on that. Generally, when you have a slip disc, uh, and if you can dance, of course people do all this physiotherapy and everything, and continue dancing, of course, but it depends on your condition right now, current condition. So I'm going to put some light on semi classical as well. So if you would like to know that, I'm going to make a different video of what is classical and what is semi classical, and what people do nowadays as a semi classical, and what is actually when you call it semi classical, how it should be. So let me know in the comment box where if you would like to know that, and I will definitely try to make that. So I always say that people see this, even when you see me, I get this a lot, compliments that, you dance so nicely, you look so nicely. So people see the ultimate, the output of it, correct? I also went from step 1. I did not directly jump on the step 2 and started dancing. So you have to start from the beginning, and you have to be very patient when you're learning classical. Okay? Okay. OMG, your everything is perfect. Your dance moves, and oh my god, thank you so much. Krishnan Mahadevan, thank you so much. Ma'am, how to learn Shivatanda, please. If you have not learned the basic adavus, you won't be able to learn my choreography at least, because Shivatanda Sutram is based on classical movements. So start learning from the uh, adavus, then shlokas. At least few adavus you should be able to learn until Shikharadavu maybe. And yeah, you can have the you have the playlist already, right? Shivatanda Stotram tutorial. So you can check it on our playlist. Ma'am, I never miss Pavitra. Yes, I remember. Ma'am, I never miss your live video. Thank you so much, Pavitra. Thank you. I'm so glad to hear that. Yes. All right. So I think I have made two major announcements, which I think everybody should take part in. One is, let me know if you're if you're open to learn semi classical, and should I start a different segment for that. That is number one. And number two, if you're learning the Adavus and Bharatanatyam from my for our Talaank Dance Company's YouTube channel, then book a class which we are going to obviously. So you can just check it in the description box. I'll just link everything over there. I'll just mention the email ID. Email on that, and then we will give you the latest date of that particular class. So that would be like 1 hour class, and you can understand what you should do and what you should not do. It's kind of a quick review of what you have been learning. Okay. Ma'am, Navya is saying, ma'am, I want to know the mudras. So mudras, you can learn it from the shlokas itself. You can check it out in our playlist, and it's there. All right, I think I will see you now in next live. Maybe next live we will have this was a kind of a conversation I wanted to have with you guys. And next class we will be actually standing and doing the choreography. So stay tuned and hit the bell icon so you will know when I am live or when I'm coming. When is the next video up? We will be uploading. That will also notify you. So I will see you next lesson. Until then, keep dancing. Namaste. Bye bye.